Let's get to point number 5, which is you are the product. You are the product. You have to understand that you are the product, not your product, not the lamps you're selling. I say lamp because I have lamps all around me. You are the product. And the reason why you are the product and why you should brand you is because products come and go. Things come and go. One thing that's consistent and constant is you. So if you're branding yourself as, I don't know, like a website, let's say besthealthadvice.com. If you're branding that site, I would rather brand you. If your name is John Taylor, I would rather John Taylor be the brand, and John Taylor be the brand who is the the owner and the founder of the health site I just gave, but I just made it up. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you need to understand that brand you, because you never know what can happen to the product. You never know what can happen to the website, to the glass of water you're selling. If you brand something else, usually all the time you're spending branding something else can be spent branding you, and will have a better impact on what you do in the future. Because let's say if you started branding yourself online since 2005, right? This is what, 2015? Yeah, I don't even need to look at it, but yeah, I know it's 2015. Let's say you've done 10 years of consistent online branding. I mean, you would have millions and millions, and I mean, maybe 20 million followers, right? Just look at the guys who started very early on YouTube. They all have millions of subscribers and make a lot of money too, and have a very strong brand. So you are the product. If you're a student, if you're an artist, by the way, if you're an artist, you have to check my weekly show called Get the Gig. Check it out on, I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube, check out Get the Gig, or on my website, matthiasmazur.com. If you're creative, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, you are the brand. You are the brand. When you have clout, which means influence and weight in social media, you have so much leverage in negotiation, and you have just so much more power in any business decision you are involved in. And I was just talking with a client today again about this, is the importance of, if today you had 1 million followers, a million more followers than you have now, you could actually sit down with almost anyone on earth, almost anyone. Journalists, presidents of certain countries would sit down with you, because you have the influence if you use it well. If you're unknown, even if you're the biggest rock star and people love you, if people can't find you online, it's very difficult, because the internet has become this currency, and the influence you have on social media is the new currency. It's the equivalent of, even though you can't go deposit likes and followers and fans in the bank, it gives you so much leverage when you're dealing, when you're negotiating in business ventures, or just like if you're getting a new job, right? If someone looks at you, or if you're a service provider and you actually have all that content out for free, and you have a lot of stuff online, and people can find you easily, and people have, if you have good reviews and testimonials, I mean, you stand out. So brand you, understand that you are the product, okay? As much as people want to brand, the product that they're selling, like, I don't know, lamps, for example. The reality is lamps will come and go, but if you start branding you today, it's just a huge advantage. So you are the product. Put the focus on branding you, create content, interact, network, put as much stuff out, because it'll build your the influence you have online.
Go to MatthiasMazur.com to watch the full episode and connect with Matthias on social media. See the links in the description below.